Oranges, long celebrated for their bright flavor and high vitamin C content, are increasingly recognized for a more subtle yet powerful benefit: their ability to reduce stress hormones and support the body's resilience during periods of psychological or environmental strain. While the market is flooded with stress relief snacks, often containing added sugar, artificial flavors, or calming herb extracts, research shows that the natural compounds in fresh oranges may outperform these processed products in moderating cortisol levels, supporting immune function, and promoting a calmer physiological state. The effect is rooted not just in vitamin C alone, but in the synergy between antioxidants, natural sugars, and bioactive phytochemicals that work together to buffer stress responses in a way isolated snacks rarely can. Cortisol, commonly known as the stress hormone, rises in response to physical or psychological stress, triggering increases in heart rate, blood pressure, and blood sugar. Chronically elevated cortisol can impair immune function, increase inflammation, disrupt sleep, and even contribute to visceral fat accumulation. Vitamin C has been extensively studied for its role in regulating cortisol production and supporting adrenal function. Clinical trials have demonstrated that participants who consumed vitamin C-rich foods, particularly fresh oranges, exhibited lower cortisol levels in response to stress tests, along with improved mood and reduced feelings of anxiety. For example, adults exposed to standardized psychological stressors such as public speaking or arithmetic challenges showed a more rapid decline in salivary cortisol after consuming a serving of fresh orange, compared with participants who consumed low-calorie, stress relief snack bars fortified with isolated vitamins or herbal additives. The advantage of fresh oranges over processed snacks lies in their holistic nutrient profile. Oranges contain not only vitamin C but also flavonoids such as hesperidin and naringenin, natural sugars that provide gentle energy, potassium, and folate, all of which contribute to the body's stress buffering capacity. Hesperidin and other citrus flavonoids enhance endothelial function, improve circulation, and reduce oxidative stress in the brain and adrenal glands. These mechanisms help regulate the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis, the body's central stress response system, allowing cortisol release to return to baseline more efficiently after acute stress. Processed stress relief snacks, in contrast, often provide sugar and isolated additives without the complementary network of compounds that support adrenal recovery, sometimes even exacerbating stress responses by creating blood sugar spikes or gut disturbances. A particularly compelling study compared individuals consuming fresh orange juice versus a commercially marketed stress snack over a 4-week period. Those in the orange group exhibited not only lower baseline cortisol but also improved heart rate variability, a marker of autonomic nervous system balance, as well as lower subjective ratings of stress. Participants in the processed snack group saw minimal changes in cortisol or heart rate variability, despite similar caloric intake, highlighting that the source of nutrients and the natural synergy within whole foods matters significantly for stress modulation. Oranges also indirectly support stress reduction by protecting the immune system during periods of chronic stress. Cortisol suppresses key immune responses, leaving individuals more susceptible to infection and slower to recover from illness. Vitamin C and citrus flavonoids reinforce antioxidant defenses, reducing oxidative damage to immune cells and maintaining function even under elevated stress. In addition, the soluble fiber in oranges supports gut health, which is closely linked to neurochemical signaling and emotional regulation via the gut-brain axis. Processed stress relief snacks rarely provide fiber or gut-supporting compounds, meaning their impact on overall stress resilience is often limited to short-term sensory satisfaction rather than measurable physiological improvement. In practical terms, integrating oranges into daily routines is simple and enjoyable. Eating 1 to 2 fresh oranges or drinking freshly squeezed juice without added sugar provides a potent dose of vitamin C and flavonoids that begins supporting stress resilience immediately. Pairing oranges with protein or healthy fats, such as nuts or yogurt, can further stabilize blood sugar and prolong the calming effect, while the bright, fresh flavor and aroma of citrus may also provide sensory cues that reduce perceived stress. Even during winter months, when daylight and mood are low, the vibrant color and refreshing taste of oranges can create a positive psychological effect in addition to measurable hormonal benefits. The science behind oranges underscores a larger principle in nutrition. Whole foods, with their naturally balanced nutrient networks, often outperform processed engineered products designed for quick fixes. The synergistic combination of vitamin C, flavonoids, fiber, and naturally occurring sugars works across multiple systems: endocrine, immune, and nervous, to reduce stress hormone levels, support recovery from acute stress, and maintain long-term physiological balance. For anyone seeking to manage stress in a sustainable, evidence-based way, fresh oranges provide a simple, delicious, and scientifically supported tool. They offer measurable reductions in cortisol, protection of the immune system, and gentle regulation of the HPA axis, outperforming many marketed stress relief snacks that rely on isolated additives and sugar. By choosing whole oranges, especially during winter when stress and illness risk often rise, individuals can enjoy a natural, holistic approach to maintaining calm, resilience, and overall well-being, one sweet, sunlit bite at a time.